I'm Craig Hunt. I'm a stroke survivor. It was a regular, typical Monday morning. It was only me and one other barber in here. I actually sitting in these two chairs right here. Was just doing a regular routine haircut. Noticed that I had lost some movement in the left side of my body. I'm left-handed. I cut left-handed. So I was kind of alarmed, but prior to that, I had been having what I didn't know, but was like mini strokes, where I would lose movement in the left side of my body, but it would come back. It never entered my mind that I was having a stroke. It's something that you never think will happen to you. My doctor immediately said, "You're having a stroke. You had a stroke. Don't drive no more. Call an ambulance, have someone get you to the hospital right now." I had to learn to for a while, do a lot of stuff with my right hand because I was left-handed and I lost a lot of movement in my hand. I would have tingly sensation, which I still sometimes have tingly sensation just like in my fingertips, but I had to learn to deal with that, learn to cope with it. It was probably like a year-long process of rehabilitating myself, rehabilitating my left hand before I felt like I could basically even perform services again with my left hand. So we kind of talked like, what it would look like if we were trying to have some type of provide education to people in the barbershop. How could we come up with that? Planted that seed, and Wes kind of did the rest, Everybody's like, man, I didn't even know my blood pressure was high. I'm gonna have to check on, watch what I eat. I can't believe my blood pressure was this high. Like, I didn't feel it, It's also caused other barbershop owners to like, hey, can you send Wes down to talk to me? Like, we like to have that in our shop, So everybody has gave rave reviews. Like I said, people have gotten educated more on blood pressure, what levels to look for. Some people now take their blood pressure out by themselves at home. And people look forward to when the nurses are able to come in here. And then it also helps provide education and experience for the nurses too. So it's a win-win situation. So I learned a lot of things that I learned that it's important to check your blood pressure routinely, basically go to the doctor, which a lot of men don't like to go to the doctor to get their blood pressure checked. We always think we're okay. Even when we're tired or not feeling well, we just want to lay down and sleep it off. I learned just about having a better diet and stuff that will affect your blood pressure, that it's kind of like a silent killer. It can sneak up on you at any time. You won't even know. Like, I was feeling fine when I came to work that morning, ready to roll, get through my routine, provide service to my friends. And here I am, next thing you know, an hour or two later in a hospital bed, getting surgery. My sister and my brother-in-law ended up starting, getting trained to be a nutritionist and a personal trainer, which they were able to start a gym, which is right across the street, Brave Hearts. So a lot of the barbers go over there at lunchtime, work out at Brave Hearts. We all just kind of took better notice of our health and our blood pressure and what we're eating and stuff like that. And then we all get our blood pressure checked regularly because now we have the nurses come in. And some of our barbers have attended like some of the events where we do blood pressure checkups at the American Heart Association and stuff like that too. So I would say that's the silver lining. Barbershop awareness and work with the American Heart Association could possibly save somebody's life, could possibly save somebody from having a stroke. So that alone is enough for me, just making a difference. If it's making a difference in one person's life, 100 people's life, it's already made a difference in my life, in my barber's life, and some of my friends that visit the barbershop regularly's life. So that alone is enough for me.